Woo! To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Those are the catchphrases we heard by none other than the immortal Ric Flair. And honestly, way back when, those were things that we honestly really did believe in. And but something, you don't have to beat the man to be the man, unfortunately. Um, I want to talk a little bit about last night's Warrior Award by the WWE. Um, I think it's an award that commemorates the life and the history of the Ultimate Warrior. Um, I think it is a good thing that the WWE did this, although I also believe in my eyes that it is a very big publicity thing as well. As we all know, the Ultimate Warrior died after being inducted into the Hall of Fame last year on April 9th, 2014. And then 6 days later, Connor Michalek, the boy who had the pediatric cancer, passed away as well. A big WWE fan. Um, you saw the videos last night on Monday Night Raw with Daniel Bryan, John Cena, all of the WWE superstars, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, the Bellas, everybody, Sheamus, and it was one of those touching moments. And I give congratulations to the WWE for doing this. And so they're going to put Connor into the Hall of Fame, um, and give him the Warrior Award. And I think it's an awesome idea. I mean, because they put celebrities in that, in my eyes, they don't really need to be there, but obviously they were involved in some sort of aspect with WrestleMania. And but this was a life of an 8-year-old boy that ended very, very short. And this is something that touches me, deep inside, because I have seen young children with terminated cancer and whatnot. And when you visit them and you see them, the image is always etched in the back of your mind. It's something that you'll never, ever forget. And I'm wearing glasses here tonight because my eyes are probably a little bit swollen. They're a little red, they're a little teary. Um, because when you speak about this kind of issue, it's very touching. And I I have to really give thanks to the WWE for doing what they did last night, even though I am skeptical on a lot of issues that the WWE does, because I know a lot of things they do for publicity and whatnot. We all know about the Susan G. Komen breast cancer awareness thing, which they've been involved with for years. Um, and this as well. Um, there's a lot of people out there that are very, very skeptical. But I think it's a very sincere acknowledgement by the WWE and Vince McMahon to want to do what he did last night on Monday Night Raw. And I think at the Hall of Fame ceremony the night before WrestleMania, when Connor Michalek, and then we'll see a video um, of Connor. Once it's all said and done, I'll guarantee there'll be a standing ovation with that crowd. And that's going to be a moment where it's going to be heartbreaking, it's going to be touching, and it's going to be something that, you know, for a lot of people, it hits home, and it really does, because there are a lot of uh, people out there that, have kids that are in the same boat. And I just think what the WWE did last night was an awesome gesture in my eyes. And but it's sort of ironic that the Warrior passes away on April 9th of 2014, and Connor passes away not even a week later. It's just really weird. It's funny how things seem to happen in this world. And that's why we all have to understand that nothing's really taken for granted here in, you know, wherever we live throughout the world. We could walk out the door, we could slip on ice, we could hit our head, and we could die. We could walk out in front of an ongoing car, which we've seen so many times happen. Or we could just be walking down the street and get gunned down. I mean, it happens all the time. So you can't really take life for granted. And I, for one, I am a huge supporter of funding for like St. Jude's Hospital and all these cancer institutes and whatnot, for leukemia, because how can you sit there when you're watching TV and you see a commercial showing these young kids that have leukemia, so very, very young and innocent, and knowing that, maybe the next time you see that commercial, that one of them may not be around anymore. So I am one of those kind of people. I really um, cling to life as like it's a gift. And, I think everybody else should as well. I just, in this, in wrestling industry, it's like the Macho Man getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. It was way too long coming. You know, you may have differences with somebody, but you know something? Do you know how much it would have meant to the Macho Man if he was alive when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame for all his accomplishments? People sort of tend to forget what it would have meant to that person, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the Baseball Hall of Fame, Pete Rose, he did gambling. He cheated baseball. He does deserve to be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and the bottom line is he probably won't get there until he passes away. And that's another thing I have an issue with. Um, don't wait for the person to pass away. Put them in there when they are deserving. Now, if we move on to the CHYNA issue, right now I'm going to tell you something. A few weeks back, after seeing her podcast with Vince Russo, I would have said, you know something? Yeah, WWE put her into the Hall of Fame. But as a couple days have passed by here recently, and I've seen the videos and what she said about Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, you want to know something? You're talking years later about something that went on. Why did you wait so long to bring it out in the open? She looked like hell. She looked like she was either drinking or she was on drugs. And then you're going to attack people within the WWE. If the WWE never inducts her, it's her own fault. And that's the bottom line. And that's my opinion. I just honestly think that she really probably killed her last chance of ever being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, which 2 months ago I would have said, yeah, she deserves to be. But, a lot of politics. A lot of politics. But I wanted to put this video out there. It's just a very, down to earth, down to heart video. And, I want to say to all the people here on YouTube as well, life is so short. Why attack each other? Why, really, somebody puts up a video and if it's a half, realistically, I mean, if you're doing a video that is totally off the wall and, you're doing it to look for attention, then you have a right to, to say your opinions. But if someone's putting up a really good wrestling video, talking about wrestling and whatnot, and then you get people that will like try to correct you, saying your dates were wrong, or your information's wrong. Life's too short for this, guys. I mean, this is why I stay within a circle that I stay within, because I know that my faithful and my brothers here on YouTube, if I did something or I said something wrong, they would, personal message me, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube, and they say, "Hey, Jeff, man, you made a mistake," and and I would thank them for it. But then you get these trolls that are out there, and they just want to badmouth you no matter what. So, but anyway, the whole purpose of this video was to really talk about the Connor Chalik induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. And when you watch all the videos of Connor with the WWE superstars, I mean, if you have a heart, there will be a tear that comes to your eye. This is a Tuesday night, everybody. This is a different type of video from the Iceman. It's a very serious video. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great night.